Hello, I'm Franz. Andy's not here. Yeah. So this is going to be a pretty quick, totally random. Just a bit of news, get through the PRB, and we'll all get back to work. Interesting news is happening. 5.6.3 release is going to happen very shortly. It's been up there as release candidate for a while. No one's reporting any particularly critical bugs that we need to worry about. It's starting to get into a spot where people are saying, well, I should add some more features before you release that. So that means that's done cooking, and we're going to call that the official release probably at some point next week, depending on what schedules allow. So if you have any time, you haven't tested 5.6.3 and you want to help, that would be great in case there is something that we're missing, but it's looking good to us. In more news, ongoing battles fighting performance on concrete5.org. We'll probably be taking the site down again for a little bit today to change how we are dealing with the database so it doesn't lock up as much when we get spidered by too many search engines and people are posting to the forums at the same time. So look forward to that excitement. And in other news, there's this cool version tracker thing that Emlocati put together that shows you the differences between concrete5 versions. So if you click on those guys, yeah, click on one and show what do you want to see, and oh, okay, great, and now it's in which versions? All those, and yeah, I don't know, look for like attributes or something because that showed up halfway through. So there you go, you can see when we added attributes. Kind of cool, or whatever it is. Security helper. It's all blurry over there to me, but I see red X's and green checks, and that's kind of cool. Yeah, really handy tool for figuring out how concrete5 has matured over time. So thanks, Emlocati. I'm sure I'm missing other news, but things are a little scatterbrained this morning, so we're going to call that the news section and go into karma, I think.
Getting there.
God, do I need a mic?
And now, for the weekly winners. Come on down.
Alright, so we've gamified the experience of working on an open source project. You win points for helping people in the community, for promoting the project, or working on the project in different ways. And every week we tally up the points and give away free add-ons and themes to the leaders of each one of those types. What do we have going on this week, Matt?
We have the webmakers getting a copy of the Formidable add-on for helping out in the forums.
Nice, I'm sure I'll enjoy that.
Yes. And the webmakers also got a copy of the Canticle theme.
All right.
And then that's for promoting concrete5. And lastly, we have Harry Chow getting a copy of the SEO Analyzer Pro add-on for doing work. And I believe, according to my notifications, that user has been taking a lot of certification tests.
Nice, nice, getting certified. Good work. All right, well, thank you. That's great. We appreciate all the help that everyone provides, whether you won or you just won for the experience by being something bigger than you are. It's good. Do we have pictures?
We sure do. We have this one from Gold Hat.
Boom. Yes. A book not about concrete5 that is now about concrete5. That's funny.
And then we actually had some visitors to the office a couple weeks ago.
That's right. All the way down from Seattle.
That is Alive Tech, also known as Salt on IRC.
Yep, yep.
And some friends of his.
And a gang. Stopped by on their way down, burning some miles. So that was nice to have visitors. Good to see you guys. So that's the pictures and the karma. I think we're going to do a showcase.
Yep.
All right.
And now for the showcase session.
Alright, so this is a site that Greg found using our eCommerce add-on? Or a eCommerce add-on?
Yeah.
Sweet. And that's a good looking site, and it's got products and stuff. I took through one of the details. It was kind of nice. So yeah, kind of a pretty hipstery, design-centric approach there. They're doing like a mix of music and content and whatnot. And yeah, using the flexibility and that's fun. Kind of build whatever you want approach of concrete5's e-commerce solution. Pretty nice. Yeah, there you go. Let's check in with Greg Joyce and see what kind of great choice we're going to see.
Introducing Great Choice by Greg Joyce.
Well, Greg, I hear your choice this week is efficiency.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to TCB today, baby.
All right, I like it. Let's get into it.
All right. The first theme up is from C5 Web Design, and it is called the Apple theme. And it claims to be an eco-friendly theme.
Okay.
Because of the green colors.
Ah, I see.
And you know, it's responsive, comes with some nice little features, so forth. It's not, you know, just your app, just a usual theme. So yeah, that's a good one.
Good. Looks nice.
Yeah. And next up is High-Vis from 1976 Ltd, and they have been doing some pretty good work lately. They're kind of a newcomer to the marketplace, and I don't know, it's good.
Yeah.
And this is another nice theme from them with various page types that work nicely, and it's fully responsive all the way down to mobile up to, you know, your fancy screens.
I'm still a sucker for the image in the background themes. I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah,
I'll get
yeah,
over it
yeah.
before too long, but I like them.
Great, yeah. And next up is the Derwin theme from Palapapula. And it's a nice little, you know, pastel kind of a theme.
Yeah,
You know?
personal project
Right,
kind of
it'd
thing.
be excellent if you're a wedding photographer.
Right.
Next up is the
Andia.
Andia theme from Rony D Developer.
Nice.
And it's just another solid theme from Rony D.
Clean,
Some
minimalist kind of
menus,
thing,
got
yeah.
some icons, all that kind of stuff in there. Next up is our first add-on of the week, and this is the Page Importer from Gold Hat. And this one will display some XML for you, and you can copy that XML and go over to another concrete5 site that has this add-on installed and paste in that XML, and you will transport that page from one concrete5 site to another.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty cool. Not every block is supported 100%, so at this time it is an advanced add-on, but give it a shot if you're interested in checking a cool thing out like that.
Yeah, that could be very handy.
Yeah. Next up is Black Magic Data from John the Fish.
Magic Data.
And it is the newest in his series of magic add-ons, and it will this one, the other ones are mostly for display and things like that, and this one will actually modify your database if you wanted to. And next up is another from John the Fish, and this is called Extreme Clean, and this is actually pretty cool. It will like get rid of all of your old page versions, every kind of caching, leftovers, everything, and could potentially speed up a slow site.
Oh yeah.
But do use it with caution.
It's extreme.
There is no rewind button on this one. You need to take a database backup before you run it.
Yeah, that is cool. We have seen sites where folks have, like, as a policy, started making like many different versions of the homepage every day, and you know, while our version approach in the database is pretty solid, like, you start throwing in tens of thousands of versions, and you're keeping a lot of data around you don't need. So that would be handy in that case.
Next up, we have editor comment from John the Fish, and this is another John the Fish add-on that I kind of like. This one will only show up when your page is in edit mode. So it's kind of like if you want to add a reminder for a client not to add a certain kind of block in a certain space, or like, oh, you know, you want to use these configurations to make the gallery look nice You know, make sure you size the image appropriately first. So that's a cool one. Yeah.
That's nice.
And next up is Hutman Ads from Hutman, and this one will. It's a little bit similar to our own ad server, but this one's a little bit preferable because it's cheaper and
Crafts.
it's a modern approach.
Nice.
So check it out if you want ads on your site. Next up is Personality Quiz from Infinite Sandwiches, and this one gives you some little quiz options for, you know, find out what cat you are or whatever. If you want.
Wow, yeah. Look out, BuzzFeed.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah, this is coming for you.
Cats are coming.
Next up is Studio Testimonials Pro from C5 Studio, and this will allow people to submit testimonials as to your work, and then you can approve them, and they'll show up in this kind of format here that's nicely left open to adapt to your own CSS requirements. So,
nice.
Yeah, nice little thing there. This one is up from Arqual, and it's the product thumbnail generator. And what this will do is, if you have uploaded a full-size image to an e-commerce site, it will run through this and attempt to generate all the little thumbnails that e-commerce requires. So you don't have to upload individual thumbnails anymore.
Oh, nice.
Next up is from Dream Media, and this is called Search Auto Completion. And basically you install this package and run through its configuration in the dashboard, and any search block on your site will start auto-completing, which is kind of cool.
That's super cool.
Yeah. And this is another one from our Dream Media, and it's called Jump Marks and Blog Anchors. And I kind of like this one. It's an interesting approach. It lets you put you know, little ID tags, basically, an anchor anywhere in your site. So you can then aggregate these elsewhere with a block that lists them, and these don't show up in outside of edit mode, so it allows you to organize content in page throughout your site.
Cool.
Yeah. And this last one is MaxMind GeoIP, and it's from Goutnet, and it is elaborate. It allows lots of different configuration options for serving content to your visitors based on their location.
Okay, so it's like localization content type stuff. You can.
Right. Yeah, it'll guess your country and so forth from your IP, and then you can either redirect them there or offer them options based on that determined geographic location. And that's it. Nice.
Well, good job. Great choices, Greg Joyce. There's some gems in that one. It's been a while since we did Totally Random, so I'm glad we got those PRV stuff in there. Without Andy, I don't think we're gonna do a How Would We Do It, because you know, there's no yin to the yang. So I'm gonna say that today was a short and exciting Totally Random. See you next week.